7th grade. So our first major project that we are going to do involves you using your name, complementary colors, and something called positive and negative space, which you have heard of before, either in my class or Miss Baylin's class in 5th or 6th grade. So this is what the project kind of looks like. Now, this person chose a pretty crazy looking font. This font was no longer available to you guys. So the first thing we have to do is you're going to be given your name paper, okay, and you want to cut around this with just a little tiny bit of space in between the letter and the edge of the paper. Just a little bit. See why in a few minutes. So there you go. A little bit of space there and there, on top and bottom. Okay. Next thing we are going to do, take a big piece of paper, what our project is going to go on, our name. You're going to write your first and last name at the top of this big piece of paper. And you're going to flip this over, and you can kind of see through it. And you're going to turn your pencil on its side, so you're going to need like a wooden school pencil for this project. Okay, a lead pencil will not work. You're just going to load up the back with some pencil, making sure that you have covered all the letters that are on the other side of the paper. Like so. Now, I'm going to put this back over, and we're also going to flip our paper over. And you want to take this and put it anywhere you want on this paper, any way you want. So you go this way, you go this way, you go off the paper, whatever you want. Okay, so I think I'm going to put mine this way first. Okay. And if you want, you can get a little bit of tape from me. Very gently tape it down in 2 spots, not covering your letters. Okay. Do not push down on the tape though. Just a couple little taps and you're good to go. And you're going to do a transfer, which means all that pencil that is now on the back of your letters is going to be traced onto the good project paper. You will need to use a school pencil for this, not a lead pencil, because you kind of got to push a little bit to get this to work. Once you're done, you're going to very, very carefully pull it off. See now, I've transferred my lettering from here to here. Okay. So my next step is to stay close to the one I've already done, but not touching it. It has to be as close as possible, but not overlapping. So this is no bueno. All right. You can turn it any way you want, but it has to be close to the one you just finished. So if you wanted to do rows, that's fine. If you wanted to go this way, that's fine. You could turn it upside down if you want. So I think for mine, I'm going to put it maybe right here. Just want the corner of that M to be close to the one I already have finished. I'm going to tape this down in 2 places. You don't want to tape it to the table. So if that's the case, you take the tape off and put it elsewhere. And I'm going to trace it again. Trying to stay right on the edge of those letters. I want to go on the inside of them. Okay. And there you go. Now, if something doesn't show up on here, that means either A, you missed a spot on the back, or you're running out of pencil and you might need to recharge it. If you need to recharge the back of this, always do it on the side where you wrote your name in the first place, and just add more pencil in the back. If you missed a spot, cover it up. Now, your goal at this point in time is to fit as many of your names or parts of your name onto this paper as you possibly can without letting them touch or overlap. It is very important. The more work you do now, the easier the project will be later, and you'll understand that as we get into the color part. So, with that being said, you are going to continue to tape this down or hold it down and trace your name all over this paper until it is completely filled. Do not leave big spaces in between things. Okay, you want to get these spaces covered up by your name. So I could possibly put my next one there, or I could put it this way and then fit another one here. Okay, it's all on how you want to do it, as long as they're very close together without touching. So go ahead and take care of tracing your name over and over and over again onto this paper.